We're going to start off on the PlayStation corner. This comes by way of Collider's Eric Masoto. The Ghost of Tsushima movie is supposedly going to be fully Japanese language and a full Japanese cast. And I'm gonna read real fast what Eric wrote. He put, the director talked to our own Steve Wintraub during a press tour for Day Shift and revealed that, like most of us, he's quote super excited for the Ghost of Tsushima adaptation. Up first, he told us why he wanted to take on the material and revealed his plan to film the movie in Japanese. He says, honestly, it's probably the same things that would scare the crap out for those kids out there, the crap out of the most people. It's a fantasy period piece. It's done with reverence to Akira Kurosawa, who's probably in the top 5 biggest influences of my life as far as film goes. It's a chance to push technology and people in a story that's timeless. It's your typical mythological story of good versus evil, finding a man, watching him change the world, or the world changes him. It's all the Joseph Campbell stuff that you'd love in a story. You put that in with, obviously, so I'm told, I have a bit of a samurai fetish, which is probably true for manga and anime and stuff. So I think if we did this right, it would be visually stunning. It's character driven. It's got an opportunity for great action, great looks, and honestly, we try to do it all in character. Meaning, it's a Japanese thing about the Mongols invading Tsushima Island. A complete Japanese cast in Japanese. Sony is so on board with backing us on that. I've been going to Japan since I was 16. I have a love of the country, love of the people, love of the language. To try to direct not only in my language, but someone else's and culturally shift my mindset to bring apart that in a cool way that still entices a Western audience. And I didn't add this in here, but supposedly, I don't know if it was confirmed, but there was rumors that they already have their Jin Sakai. I know I posted that on our breaking news tab on Slack, and the actor that they got, I forgot his name off the top, but I've seen him in a couple of movies already. He's actually in that movie. I think it's on HBO. That's supposedly that it's inspired by like the folklore tales of Brandon Lee, or Jet Li,
Warrior,
or Bruce Lee.
Andrew
Bruce Lee. There we go.
Koji?
Yes, he is so cool. I honestly, he's such a cool guy that the moment I saw that, I was like, look, I would love for the original voice actor to play him, obviously.
Yeah.
But this is the next best thing. So I'm gonna throw this over to Adam. Adam, I know you're a fan of Ghost of Tsushima just as I am. How does this make you feel? Does it make you feel a little more excited for Ghost of Tsushima? We have so many Sony projects just being thrown out the window, getting ready to get in production. So how does this make you feel for this film?
This does make me more excited. I was already pretty excited for this one. Yeah. I think Ghost of Tsushima is maybe the only, I don't know if I'd say it's the only one I've actually been interested in getting like adapted to film or TV, but it's at least on the top of the list. I mean, my other would still be Horizon getting like an anime show, but I still don't think that's how they're going to go. So I'm like, so I'm actually not excited for that one because I think that's not going to work out. Unless they come and say, yeah, we're going to do anime, then I'm like, okay, or something like that. So, but like I said, I am pretty excited, and the fact that they're really committing to the vision of it too, and it being an ode to Kurosawa, I think that just all makes me feel optimistic about it.
Yeah. Austin, I know that in the Collider article, they kind of digged a little deeper with the director, kind of asking him like what's his thoughts on Squid Game's blowing up, and Bong Joon-ho, like all these Korean films are blowing up. Like they asked him, is it going to be that big of a? Do you think with these movies being a big thing, is it going to be easier for other moviegoers to read subtitles because it's all going to be in Japanese? So, I don't think you've played Ghost of Tsushima yet, but does this, just the idea of this being fully Japanese, fully like almost old school samurai, does that make you interested in this at all?
Yeah, absolutely. I think if anything, like Squid Game, Parasite, it's proved that it's all about story. I mean, is it a thicker barrier of entry for like audience in different countries? Sure, but the movie was, Parasite was undeniably awesome. Squid Games was undeniably awesome. I don't know how many people listened to it with dubs, but I think most people I know, and I know we watched it with subs, and the story, it's all about story and how it's portrayed and how it's acted and directed and stuff like that.
Definitely.
So I think like that the whole subtitle thing I think is definitely going to become more and more common. And I mean I am excited. I haven't played it, but like this game is like revolutionary. I mean everyone loved this game, and
Oh yeah.
I know it's an incredible story. And man, if they can deliver it, I don't think it should be any issue reading subs. And I mean, I love the sound of the Japanese language, so I'm there.
Yeah.
So it should be really, really cool. I'm hoping for the best.
Adam, do you have anything that you wanted to add?
I was actually going to say I would have loved to have played the game like Ghost. I would have loved to have played it dubbed, but it's a lot
Oh
harder
yeah.
to read the text on the bottom of the screen while you're trying to play.
It is. It is. It honestly, I'm the kind of person when I play like, I played Final Fantasy, even Persona and things like that. I wish I can play them in the original language with subtitles, but playing a game and reading subtitles at the same time is so difficult for me because you are having to focus on all this action on screen and then also read at the same time. Like it's a little hard for my brain to compute. And so I can't do that necessarily. But I think since I've already played Ghost, and if I ever get the itch to want to go back and play it again, I will put full on Kurosawa mode, which is the black and white, and full on Japanese language, and then see how that game completely feels differently. Because I love the fact that they added those features. I never tried. I mean, I clicked on the black and white once just to see what it looked. Looks great, but I never played the full thing like that. So I would like to. And what's funny is that I don't know if anyone here has watched Better Call Saul, but a lot of the last half of Better Call Saul, the last season, is all in black and white. And so, and that's one of the biggest TV shows of all time. So if people can sit down and watch that, I would love for them to do some black and white in this movie. That would be so
That'd be cool.
dope. That'd be
so
cool.
Yeah.
Anything else that you guys want to add in regards to Ghost of Tsushima the movie, or are we good to go?
I watch subtitle. I watch subtitles at everything now. On the topic of subtitle, even if it's in my language, I'm like, what? No, what? Turn on the subtitles. Like we are so set on subtitles now that like when I watch something without subtitles, it drives me insane because I feel like I miss half the movie.
Yeah.
So
well, there's sometimes you like. I feel like for me, there's sometimes where something doesn't come through the speaker correctly, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I
make things weird. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.